Is it time, chat? Is it time to react to this? So after 2 weeks, was it 2 weeks? Maybe it was a little bit more of information that Los Ratons disbanded. It seems like Los Ratons are back. But this time under a different name and I suppose in a different organization. Now they're called Witchcraft. The rumors are true, it's Witchcraft time, baby. Presently our 2026 Witchcraft roster competing in EMEA Masters. It is going to be Nemesis as the Witchcraft master in the mid lane, Velia in the jungle, Reckless as a support, Crowny as an AD carry, Yamato Cannon as the coach, and then Beepo is the new addition to the team. He will be competing there instead of Baus, as I think Baus has been pretty vocal about him not really being interested in pursuing a pro career and just focusing on full-time streaming. So they got Beepo instead, which, I mean, honestly, he's really, really, really good player, right? So the roster still looks mega strong on paper. And they'll be competing in the EMEA Masters this winter. I'm not really sure if this roster is gonna stay together or if they will just compete EMEA Masters. Thank you. But at least for now, it seems like they have been created to compete in EMEA Masters. They have gained 18,000 followers, almost 18,000 followers within the first 1 day, I think, of creating the team. I believe the news about the team came out 14 hours ago when I'm reading this post. You know, over 1 day, it's 18,000 followers. I'm sure that a lot of Los Ratons fans will still be supporting this team as pretty much the whole player roster is intact. With the exception of Baus, who was a really huge personality in Los Ratons, and definitely a big factor to why people follow them and why people like them. But I think, you know, a lot of the pillars of the team are still there, right? You pretty much have the same 4 players and the same coach. Kadral seems to not be part of the roster, and neither is Baus, but outside of it, the roster is unchanged. Top Beepo, Jungle, Velia, mid, Nemesis, AD carry, Crowny, support, Reckless, coaches, Yamato, Shaves, and substitute Sancho V's. Kerry has other plans, so he can be involved, but Nemesis says he will watch and support them. They asked Baus to play first. He stuck to his word and said no, he's done with pro. That's the Beepo pickup. Notes there are no future plans, and this may be extremely short term, one split team. So for now, at least, they'll be together for at least minimum EMEA Masters winter. Why there's no mention in EMEA League are they playing? They have the Los Ratons spot of the NLC because they couldn't compete because they were in LAC Versus, the same way KCB is going to play EMEA Masters, although they haven't played in LFA for the same reason. It's cool because Reckless, Bio, and Nemesis used to be fun. Yeah, that feels like Nemesis is bringing back all the boys from Fnatic. He used to play in this roster in Fnatic by, I believe, in 2020 and partially in 2019, right? The Beepo, I think, was self-made back then. Reckless, AD carry, Nemesis mid lane. I don't remember who was the support. It might have been Jesse's as their support back then in Fnatic. But yeah, huge news. Looking forward to this. I'm not sure if I'll be following all of their games in EMEA Masters, as I don't even know. I mean, the schedule so far is not updated. So I don't even know when they get to play, at least on the official Loli Sports website. It says that EMEA Masters will be starting on the 9th of March. So I guess there'll be... Oh, it was Hillisang. Yes, you guys are right. It was not Jesse, it was Hillisang playing back then. And that roster was pretty legendary as well, right? I remember playing against these guys, and they definitely give us a run for our money. Back in 2020, I think, or back in 2019. I think it might have been 2019 summer. So yes, this team might be short term. We'll be competing at EMEA Masters for the first 2 weeks. Then I think EMEA Masters is gonna go on a hiatus after group stage because of first and tournament that will be co-streaming. And then after the first tournament, EMEA Masters playoffs will take place. After which, after playoffs are done, I believe we are gonna be back to watching LAC in April. EMEA Masters seems to be a very long tournament though. Tongue kissing in mission while going... Yeah, that's witchcraft, I guess. That is the definition of witchcraft team. Tongue kissing in mission while going wrong is witchcraft. What the fuck?